Well, hello all. I did 6 miles last night. I did 3.5 with my niece, went home, walked my dog. We walked 2.5 miles. So, very excited for myself that I did that. Eating was great. I tried another new salad, avocado ranch from Sprouts, and I'm trying to back out of like a very busy street that I picked up vacuum for my boss. And you know what? I think I might just go the other way, because this way, you know what, dude? You're gonna freaking stop. Beep your horn. I don't care. Gonna go the long way, only because to try to get out and go the opposite way, forget about it. So I'm very proud of myself, and I tried another salad last night, and I actually got bumblebee tuna in a pouch, herb and garlic, or garlic and herb, don't know, from the dollar store, and put that on the salad, and it was so good. Really was. I was a little hesitant, tuna from the dollar store, but it was really good, and the expiration was like a month from now, or something like that. I don't know, several months, several years, I don't know, but so that's good. So I might go back and get some more. Well, I'm gonna check out the store and see how much they're in the store, because sometimes, like, you could get pasta, well, not these days, but you could get pasta for like 89 cents, 99 cents, and before the dollar store went to $1.25, it would be in the dollar store, and I'm like, I could pay 89 cents at ShopRite. Why am I paying $1 at the dollar store? So, but I notice now the dollar store pasta is 20 ounces instead of 16. So it's a little over a pound. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh my God. That car just pulled right out. Oh my God. In front of a dump truck. Not fun. On my way back, I'm going to treat myself to a Starbucks, which I have not had in a while. Let me say a while. I don't think last week, maybe the week before. Not sure. But yes. So I'm very proud of myself. 6 miles. I did over 20,000 steps. So between my steps for the day and then the 3.5 miles with my niece and her mother-in-law, and then went right home and got jazzy, and we went for, I actually didn't plan on doing that much, but I got to 5 miles, not realizing, because I paused it at my niece's, because I knew I'm going home, and I wanted to know total. I know I could have edited them together, but whatever. So I was like, okay. So then, from there, this light is forever. Holy crap. From there, I started it again once we started walking. And I actually didn't start it right away when I was walking with my niece. So, I actually did more than, is this delayed? Okay, I guess so. Doesn't really say. I actually did more than 3.5 with her. She had like 3.8 something. So that's almost 4. So that's a little over 3 3/4. So I did over 6. So, but I realized it was 5. My, watch went off that it's another mile and it's at 5. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I was like, wow. And we were not done with our normal routine. And so I'm like, okay. So we finished our routine. And when we finished our routine, we were at like 5.67 or something like that. It wasn't quite 70.70. So I'm like, okay. So I did a little extra so I would get to the 6 miles. So it was actually 6.05 miles. So plan alternate route, Red Bank 5K race, Saturday. Well, I won't be anywhere near here on Saturday, so don't have to worry about it. But thanks for the heads up. So yeah. Trying not to yawn. I know I've been waking up with a very dry throat, but I actually fell asleep. I could not fall asleep at first last night, and then I finally, somewhere after around 12 probably it was, that I fell asleep, and I slept solid till 6:30. And I was like, wow, this is awesome. So not only is this walking helping, obviously, like it's exercise, so it's going to take off the weight. What are these moronics doing? But it's also, oh my God, people just, like, you were going straight and then just cut over here. Moron. So then from there, God, that lady made me forget what the hell I was saying. Oh, so the walking not only is taking off the weight, but it's helping me sleep better. So that's a good thing. Although you can't tell by my yawning, and I apologize. And I've been drinking water. I drank 80 ounces of water yesterday. But that was by the time I left work. But then after that, I drank a little cup at my niece's before I left. And I had a water bottle like this in the car. And before I got home, I took just a little sip. And then I took enough water to take my medicine. And then when I woke up at 6:30, I had water. I wish I wasn't yawning. Oh my gosh. There was a time, like I think, like for 2 weeks, I wasn't yawning. So, but I think it's when I'm coughing and not getting a solid sleep. Even though I slept, didn't wake up, but I'm sure the coughing was interrupting my sleep. So, and that's annoying. Even though I'm not realizing that it's interrupting it, it is. It's when I talk, and I think maybe it has something to do with the oxygen when you're talking, and I don't know. I really don't know. This lady needs to come out, so go ahead. But, plus it makes my eyes water, which is a very annoying. Oh my God, it's dripping all the way down. Napkin. Oh my gosh. I really. So the hair's up today because I. Now I'm coughing. This is allergies, and everybody said you just have to get through June, then July will be smooth sailing. I hope they're right. And oh, young guy. Okay. So the deal with him is he's like, you know, begging me to see him again and blah, 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 blah. And I don't know. It was nice because it had been so long before, since I had sex, and the sex is amazing. But there's no feelings there. So it's kind of wore out. It's, and even though he's amazing, I mean, freaking, if I could find someone my age like that I was very attracted to, then I'd be freaking, oh yes. So I did talk to this other guy, and Lou, and he lives about 45 minutes away. I'm thinking that's a little too far. He doesn't. His 2 daughters and his granddaughter live with him, which is fine. He's willing to come this way. Oh, sorry. To meet me. I'm going by Whole Foods, and guess what? I'm looking for my son's car. It does not work there anymore. Just out of habit, I guess. So he said, oh, okay. We talked, and he didn't talk long on the phone, which, and even he's like, oh, have you ever used a fake, oh gosh, I gotta go, there's an emergency. I said, oh, once with this guy. He goes, I don't need the details. And that turned me off. That kind of turned me off. And he's like, okay, Terry, keep in touch. I was like, oh, you can keep in touch too. So I explained to him that I'm old-fashioned in the respect, and he insists. What the hell is this person doing? Throwing up in the garbage can? I don't know. He insists that we have dinner the first time. He doesn't feel that he should, drive 45 minutes just for coffee. And I'm like, okay. He goes, and I don't mind paying, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. But I don't know. Something about, the more I think about our conversation, the more I'm like, And he hasn't really had a long-term relationship since he's divorced 20 years. So you're divorced 20 years, and the most is 6-month long relationship. Something's wrong there. Something's really wrong there. I could see, his kids are older. His youngest is 28. His oldest is 32. So he has 32-year-old, 30, and 28. So I could see 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but the last 10 years since your children are older, I don't know. And you haven't had anything longer than a 6-month relationship. And I've been divorced since 2014, and Frank was 15 months, almost 16 months. And he died. So that ended. And Steven was about the same, let's see, November and then March. November, and then not the following November, the following March. So, a year and a half. So, and then COVID's in there. So, but, yeah, so I'm I don't know. In 20 years, you haven't had one long-term. And he hasn't dated in 3 years. And you didn't give a reason why. Well, he said, oh, COVID, whatever. But I don't know. I really, I'm thinking COVID was 2020. We're in 2024. So, I don't know. Try not to judge. Because you know, I haven't since COVID, but I really, chefdan.com. What the hell that's about? Drive-through. This drive-through is kind of weird because, and these things that say do not enter, I'm like, it's backwards. So it's like do not enter here, but then there's parking there to the left, but then you got to go to here, and again it's do not enter, but I'm reading it backwards, so it's do not enter into here, and then you go here right before a stop sign is where you turn into the drive-thru. So you're gonna hear me give my order, and my order is going to be not so diet friendly, but treating myself. I've been really good having salads, basically salads and protein bars and shakes. So here goes nothing, people.
How can I get for you?
Can I have an iced brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso?
What size is that?
Venti with only 3 pumps.
Anything else?
Very light ice. Even if you have to put extra milk. And if you can shake the whole thing.
You want to be shaken with the milk?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
What's her name? No, that's all.
Alright, you can pour it on.
Thank you. I can tell he's annoyed. He's like, you want the whole thing? Alright, you can pull around. I know. I'm very specific with my order. I really am. And, get my card out. I'm actually very excited. I usually wouldn't be excited for weigh-in days, but I'm very excited, but at the same time nervous, because I'm afraid that I'm not gonna have a loss that I'm expecting, and I'll be a little disappointed. But it's a as Weight Watchers called non-scale victory. Again, put these shorts on. They're looser, a little looser than they were the last time. My top feels looser. It's not so tight. I'll be very happy when my bra feels looser. And I think actually it might, but it's not enough where I can tighten it to the next strap, like the next set of hooks. They're on the last set of hooks, and I know they stretch out, but yeah, it's not so much yet. But getting back to young guy, yeah, it's just, and I think what turned me off, he's like, oh, just come up for a quickie and then you can leave. And it's like, he wasn't treating it that way. Like, it was just about sex. But, ooh, the iced tea. I keep forgetting to get rid of this soda can. Not soda. Seltzer. Or, I don't know, sparkling water thing that I love, but caffeine. And so, let's see here. They're gonna ask me if I want a straw. I'm not supposed to.
Hello.
Hi.
It's 688. It's just gonna prompt you a question if you like to tap, and then you can tap it or insert it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Oh, someone behind me. They're probably going to get a pup cup. Maybe not. Maybe they don't know about the pup cup. Just had a little. See, so this is, I guess, pretty much light ice. I got a Dunkin' Donuts, which was a free one, with my rewards. Not yesterday, day before. Love it. And I said, very light ice. Well, the cup was 3/4 filled with ice. And I did not realize it. I need to be more, but I noticed they have on because they're like smaller and then it gets bigger, because I get a large, which takes me like all day to do. You think someone would let me out? There's a freaking red light, dude. Okay. Oh, which now turned green, so no one is gonna let me out. Oh my God, people. Okay. After this car, someone's behind me like, what the hell are you doing, lady? But I'm afraid to pull out in front of someone that they're going to speed up and slam me. Oh my God. Mr. U-Haul. Oh, forgot to put my... Okay. But, ouch. Yeah, so I noticed there's a 1, and it's like the smaller part, right? The top of the smaller part. So I'm going to say from now on, yes. And can you only fill the ice to the number 1 line? And I'm going to say, what? I'll say your cups have numbers 1, 2, 3, the large cups. And I only want it filled to the 1 line. And oh, I see this 21-day challenge, $21 for 21 days. It's not bad, but I really would love to join the Orange Theory, but I don't think I'm there yet, because then what I would do is one day, like, I would walk, like, probably do Orange Theory Monday, Wednesday, Friday, walk Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and take Sunday rest day. So our next challenge, I am going to, this challenge we're in now is to beat our steps. So, and my app is not recording, well, it wasn't recording my steps on my phone. So, I don't know what, something is going in where Moe's was, and I forget what the hell it is. Trader Joe's, still Trader Joe's Virgin, have not been in there. I was going to do it this weekend, but Friday, Inside Out, number 2 comes. So I asked my son if I can take my granddaughter. So we'll have a little date night, because Saturday I have a picnic, the singles mingle picnic. And then Sunday we're going to Sculpture Gardens. Now, I thought it was in Princeton. My daughter's telling me it's in Trenton. And so I'm very confused, because I really thought it was in Princeton. She's like, no. And she's like, oh my God, it's $25. And I'm like, okay. That's not, I mean, I hear the place is huge. But you have to schedule a time. So my son isn't good about being on time. Plus they have the baby. So I'm hoping that you only have to arrive within that hour time frame, because if the baby is cranky or whatever, then it's not a good thing. So And I missed the Greek festival this year. Just saw the sign by the diner. Oh, so good. So good. But I only got 3 of the 6. I was down, remember, way back when, down to 1 pump. But, no. But I keep avoiding this young guy subject. Like I said, sex is amazing. And let me tell you, I don't know if I told you guys this, but this guy, well, first of all, thick. Okay. I would say 6.5 inches, maybe. So a good size. But his head, the head, is huge. I've never, ever in my life seen such a big head. And this is what he says. That when he gets excited, his head swells. And I don't know, anybody out there been with a guy or is a guy that knows about this? Because I've never heard of such a thing. Where the head swells. Maybe I'll have to Google it. Does a man's head of his penis swell? Like, he's like, you can't believe how much you make my head swell. And he's not talking about the head on, his shoulders, the head on his penis. So, I don't know. Like, I've never heard any guy say that. Maybe they've just never said it. I don't know. But, oh, this is for sale now. Oh my God. Oh, building everywhere. This is, I heard it's an assisted living, but then somebody said it's going to be like, and I forget the name of it. Welcome, Brightview Senior Living. So I'm going to have to look up Brightview Senior Living. Not that I consider myself a senior. Unless it's 55 or over, I'll take that discount. Because I even asked my daughter for this garden sculpture place, sculpture gardens, whatever. And she's like, no, 65. And I'm like, damn. Because some places are 55. And I love the 55 and over menu. I'm like, yep, that's a me. And, like, it's the same stuff, but cheaper. So I'm like, yes. So basically the same menu items. It's a kind of a little limited, like, but it's enough of a choice in most places. So there's that. But yeah, getting back to that. So if anybody has heard a guy refer $309, holy crap, I paid $327 at Costco. Now, oh, gas is dropping. That is awesome. So maybe it'll be under $3 by the time I need gas. So I have 3/4 of a tank because I filled up Saturday or Sunday. Sunday. I filled up Sunday. So yeah. But yuppers. I mean, I still only most of the time fill up once a week. So that's nice. That I only have to fill up once a week, even though I have a little bit of a commute now. But we'll see. And they're building a Wawa. Now there's a Wawa on 36 in Hazlet, and now there's going to be one on 35 in Hazlet. So, but there's a need. Well, I don't know a need, but a want. People want. Because people that live on that side of town, on this side of town, don't want to go over to that side of the town for Wawa. And some people, my boss, who is a big Starbucks, was Starbucks, she tried Wawa coffee for whatever reason. I think the line was too long at Starbucks. And she's like, oh my God, it's so good. And so she loves Wawa coffee now. So she gets Wawa coffee in the morning instead of her. Well, the one day she did get Starbucks, but I think it's just because it was easier. But mostly she gets Wawa coffee. And this is Dinette's, JB Dinette's. Are you not opened, dude? Like, it doesn't look like they're opened. That's weird. Because they're yet to call me back, and I keep leaving messages. So I'm gonna have to tell my boss it doesn't look like they're opened. So are they on vacation? Don't know. She's trying to order stuff. So there's another Starbucks here. But this one's a little harder to get in and out of. So that's that. But I think I've gone on long enough. This is like the longest I've done in a while, a video. But yes, so I think young guy is pretty much, because there's no connection. It's just empty. And so, like I said, the sex was great. I hadn't had it in a long time. So that was pretty amazing. The second time with the mommy thing, and then he agreed, but that might be playing into my brain, my head, you know, like, oh my God, he's into that whole mommy thing. And although he said he totally agrees, I don't know that he does. He might be just saying it just to get sex. So this car is so freaking loud. Oh my God. The radio is so loud, the window's up, and unbelievable. Oh my God. I will tell you one thing. My knees hurting a little, but I feel like the more I walk, the better they will feel, because they do. At first I was like, and I will tell you, every morning when I get out of bed, I'm like, okay, and I have to go slowly because on the bottom of my heels, Achilles heel or whatever, I don't know, someone said that, but I don't know that that's it, hurts. And the arches, no. So my fit flops are working great for that. And my, you know what hurts? My butt cheeks, my glutes. They hurt. When I come home, the one night I sat on my couch, which is a very firm couch, and I was like, oh God, it hurt my ass. So I got my dog off her leash and everything, because I felt like I needed to sit down. But then getting up, I was like, oh my God, college hunk movers are behind us, and let me tell you, they don't look like hunks. Sorry. So yeah, when I sat on my bed, which my mattress is softer, I was like, oh yes, my ass feels better. So yeah. So, but yeah, these are not hunks. This guy looks like those one of them looks like a Duck Dynasty guy smoking a cigarette. You're not a hunk, dude. So I'd be very disappointed if I hired them and that guy showed up. Oh, go on, college hunks moving. They're moving, junk removal, the labor services. Request your free quote. Oh my God. This Florida car in front of me keeps braking for like no apparent reason. The guy behind me, because I had a brake, because he broke for no reason, is like pissed off. But oh well. Oh my God. Do you need to get over? Because if you do, go go for it. $3.35 here. Costco usually is only about 10 cents cheaper. So it'd be $2.25, but $3.25. And it's $3.09. So this is much more expensive. And my sister only does BP, so honey, you could be going to Costco for $3.09. I don't know what you're doing. Oh my God, the college hunks just fucking cut me off. Jerk offs. Duck Dynasty guy. You're not a hunk. No way. So I'm hoping my boss, she's been hooked on the tuna at Sprouts, and I'm hoping and praying that she sends me there again today. So let's see how many people get pissed off that this lane is there's 2 lanes to go across the highway, and then it merges into one. As you know, it's 2 when you first get across the highway, and then it merges into 1. And so many people get pissed off when, like, I go and then I'm first, or I'm go in front of another car. They get pissed off because this guy's like waving at somebody. They get pissed off because, like, I went in the other lane. What are you doing, dude? I don't know who he's waving to, but he's laughing and waving. So, like, you could have done the same thing. You have every right to do the same freaking thing. The lane is usually empty. So I'm usually first. And then I'm first once we get across the highway. Sometimes second. But people get pissed off at you. And it's like, why are you getting pissed off? You had the same option. You chose not to. The hell is this? 11:34, and they're dropping someone off from school? A bus? Half days maybe? Oh yeah, it's towards the end of school. Can't believe it already. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this because I've gone on and on for way too long. And gonna bring my boss her vacuum. Tell her that the filter that we ordered is too small, and I don't know that we can return it now. But I put all the model number and everything in, and this is the one they said it is. So I guess I'll try to take the filter out of the vacuum and put that in if there's a number on that. But if not, I don't know. I don't know what. So, all right. I will talk to y'all later. It's Wednesday hump day. Oh, hope you're humping someone. I think they don't mean that, but it's to get over the hump. Like a camel's hump. But, hey, you can look at it any way you want. Alright? So, I will talk to you all later. Bye.